Hi everyone, this is Pam, your 2025 HIV Stops With Me spokesmodel. I'm here today to talk about the question of the month for July. We're halfway through the year. Here it goes. Does your healthcare provider engage with you on your overall health and well-being? Or have you had to advocate for yourself to be seen as more than just your HIV diagnosis? I would say yes and no. Reason being, when I was first diagnosed decades ago, I was connected with specialty HIV doctors who were in the top of their field. I was lucky enough to be connected to them. And they were truly top-notch, hands-on all the way through. Then you go decades later, when you've been seen by the same professionals or medical team for a very long time, that kind of intensive type of care, I don't mean like intensive, but where they are completely on top of their game, they're asking you all the different questions, they're giving you, a good full exam. I think after a while they kind of take for granted that, well, you're doing good, you've been adherent, you're taking your meds, you're going to your appointments. I think they just figure that, well, if something's wrong, you'll let me know. So I think that kind of has changed quite a bit. So as I said, yes, I've had the well engaging care, and then the last decade up to now, it's changed and it's gradually decreased. I find myself more so advocating for myself when I'm complaining about certain things. And if I complain about to like different doctors where it's the same thing, where it's migraines or other things might be happening and no one takes the conversation any further, then what I do is I start researching and figuring out, okay, you know what? Who do I need to make an appointment with and advocate for myself? If I need to see neurology, I'm going to go do it. If I feel like, I'm getting heart palpitations or something's not right, I'm going to a cardiologist and I'm going to call them up and make an appointment. So sometimes you have to do that for yourself, because when you're at the doctor's office, maybe you're feeling better that day. So it's not in the forefront of your mind, and then you forget. And then once you've left, it's like, oh, crap. So this is something that happens, from time to time. And if you feel that you are not getting that engagement with the doctor, with the provider, and the questions that they should be asking, even if they have seen you for years, if you feel that kind of connection between you and your provider is not covering other areas that you'd like them to cover, then you definitely need to either write things down prior to your appointment that you need to discuss so that you don't forget, and or take the initiative, and depending on the insurances, if you're able to, without a referral, go inquire with the provider of a specialty that you want to have an appointment with. And if they say you need a referral, ask them if they can help you get one, because that might take precedence over just you saying it. So that's pretty much my answer, kind of short and sweet for this month. Because as I said, I've learned how to advocate for myself and take the initiative to better my health. And I don't believe thus far anything that I have experienced pertain to my HIV diagnosis. It was more so on, I've been with them for a really long time, and it's just kind of, sometimes they forget to do the full extent of their job as we forget to ask the questions or talk about our concerns. So it's a give and take. And with that, I say happy summer, happy July, happy holiday, and I look forward to reaching out and connecting or touching someone for the month of August. Have a great day. Bye. Happy Pride.